What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we made our way back to the sky to figure out exactly what we needed to do next in terms of figuring out where the three flames are. Went to Kapora, who told us that we needed to face two windmills towards the light tower in Skyloft using the lyrics from the Ballad of the Goddess. And once we did that, after having a little bit of a having to go on a little bit of a side hunt for a propeller, we made our way here to the light tower, where the beam of light from the light tower brought us. And once we made our way inside, well, we found this pedestal, or this goddess crest. And so, I think the first thing that we should do is immediately take out our sword and hit it with a skyward strike. Master Link, I have important information. When you struck the crest with a skyward strike from your sword, a message from the goddess awakened deep within my memory. The goddess intended this message for you, Master. These are her words. He who seeks the sacred flame, listen well, for I guide you from my place at the edge of time. The sacred flames are 3 in number. To obtain them, you must also earn relics known as the 3 sacred gifts. For each trial you overcome, you shall be blessed with one of these gifts. Make use of the power of these gifts, and you will find your way to the purifying sacred flames. Now I bestow unto you a melody. It will serve as a key to opening the first trial that awaits you deep within the wilds of Faron Woods. That song is called Farewell's Courage. Its rousing melody will guide you. We learned Farewell's Courage. Master, you must overcome the trial set before you to obtain the 3 gifts to reach the sacred flames. I've committed Farewell's Courage to memory. You can now use your dowsing ability to search for the gate leading to the first trial you must face. I suggest you set out for Faron Woods as soon as you are ready. Alrighty, so there we go. You'll see it's out that way. But I will say we're not going to be going to Faron Woods for just a little bit, because there are a lot of things for us to do until then. We have a ton of side quests that have now opened up to us now that we've activated the Thunderhead and gone and learned Farewell's Courage. So I guess if you wanted to, you could have waited to do like the Fledge side quests and things like that till now and just done them all at the same time, instead of doing like those 2, then going and fighting the imprisoned and then coming back to do the rest of these after you've opened the Thunderhead. Or you could just do it like I did and simply just do the other ones while you have access, and then wait to do these now. It doesn't really matter as long as you do it. And also, you can get this, oh yeah, these guys are attacking me. You can get the light on the screen just right, and it looks like you're just looking through a giant beam of light, which is kind of cool. Anyway, I want to avoid these guys as much as possible. They will fly after us, though they're pretty slow and generally won't hit you from behind. Now, if they fly from the front, that's when you need to be careful. Alright, so though before we go back to Skyloft, I actually want to head all the way over here to Dodo's Fun Island. We I believe we ran by here once before, and I believe we met with him. We may not have. Anyway, this guy that's way over here, his name is Dodo, and he has a little island over here called Fun Island, and that's exactly where we're headed next, because one of our side quests is actually over here. And actually, I'm going to take this speed rock thing here over to his island. It'll make our travel just a little quicker, unless we do something like that. In that case, it won't. Alright, there we go. And now we should be speeding along quite nice. Yeah, you'll see it's like a big circus item. And if you came and met him before, you realize he doesn't normally look this sad. And I'm going to forever always hit the plus button to do my map. But either way, let's talk to him. What am I going to do? It's no use. It's all over. What's wrong, buddy? You see, the party wheel that I pinned to my back flew off the island and fell down somewhere below the clouds. Without my party wheel, there's just no way I can make this island a place where people come to have fun. What can I do? It fell down below the clouds, so I guess I just have to give up on it. Well, look for it. How am I supposed to go get something that fell below the clouds? That's impossible. Or so you think. Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the items that this person seeks. However, if you are searching for another object that someone has asked you to find, that target will be removed when you switch to this target. Do you wish to set the party wheel as your dowsing target? Sure. Understood, Master. I will calibrate your dowsing ability so that you can assign the party wheel as a dowsing target. There's a 90% chance that the item will have landed in the Lanayru Desert if it fell from this vicinity. I recommend that you investigate the desert. Oh, it would be so amazing if someone were to find it. Just look at the smiles on the children's faces. I'm not getting my hopes up though. Alrighty, so once again, just like last episode, we're hunting something from below the clouds, and once again, I'm going to ask you to jog your memories a little bit to our very first visit to, this time, the Lanayru Desert. You may remember when we first entered the little main desert area, we took a little small path up to the right of the entrance there from the Lanayru mine, and when we were up there, we saw a wheel stuck in the ground, and well, that just so happens to be Dodo's party wheel. So let's make our way down here as quickly as possible over here to the desert entrance. I know I have my metal shield on, but we shouldn't come across any enemies, at least hopefully. Now then again, there's always the chance that we do, though that shouldn't be a problem. We should avoid most enemies in the area fairly well. And if we do come across any electric enemies, I'll simply just run past them, no problem. I know, yeah, we have another ancient flower here. Sweet. Yeah, so I guess there's a spot that you can find one if you didn't have one. I believe in the last episode when we went looking, or when I told you that you would need one. But anyway, let's make our way back across this gap right over here where we saw the wheel the last time. And I assume it should still be here. And well, Joe, look at that. There it is. Right here. I've identified the item on the highly unusual that the highly unusual man on Fun Island says was lost. You can call the Scrap Shot robot to come and retrieve it. Would you like for me to call a robot? Yes, please. Master, I will send word to the robot using telepathic transmission. And here comes Scrapper. It's just fine, Zerpt. You called? Whoa, Zerpt. This place seems strangely familiar. Zerpt. So you want me to carry this thing? Okay, Zerpt. You just sit tight and stay out of my way, Master Shortpants. Bzzzt. I'll be waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long, Vert. Don't worry, Scrapper. We won't. Master, I suggest that we head back to the sky to return this party wheel to its owner as soon as possible. Alright, sure thing. So let's go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run right down here, try to avoid this Amplius if at all possible. He's probably going to attack me as I run my way over this way, as well as any other that are in the area. I'm going to run to this statue right here just because it's the closest one that I don't have to crawl across any sort of gasms in the desert there like we did to make our way to the wheel. And so we just hop down here and make our way back to the sky. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's head back on over to Fun Island and return the party wheel to its rightful owner. And I'm sure he'll be pretty pleased. And we may even get to play his game that he's got going on over here, it seems. And we'll get to see what that is. And don't worry, guys, this isn't all for nothing. This isn't just some random thing to... well, it is, in a way, in order to open up this mini game for us. Because once we do, we'll be able to play it, and a reward that we'll get is pretty sweet and actually required for 100% completion. Here's your wheel thing, Berserk. If you want something else, Zert, just let me know. Is this? Is this? It is! It is! Yahooey! My party wheel! Thank you so much. Now I can realize my dream of opening Fun Island. Woohoo! I'm so happy. And I'll let you be my first customer, young man. Thank you so much. It's gonna be so much fun. And for that, we also get 5 gratitude crystals. Though this is also required for 100% completion, this is not exactly what I was talking about when I said this is not for anything. We're gonna get a reward though. Once we play the minigame as his first customer. And I believe he'll let us have our first game free. Yes. And then he's going to tell us about the rules. First thing you need to know is that you'll be shot out of a cannon. You'll fly way up there. Don't cry, little boy. It's mostly safe. Your goal is to dive onto a cheery, colorful rotating board. Land on the happy little color spaces, and you'll win rupees based on the color. But if you land on that gray space, I call the loser space, then I get to reach in and take a handful of your rupees. Isn't that fun? You risk everything to win big here on Fun Island. But it's a game of luck, so don't come crying to me if you land on the loser space. When you're diving, super fun fortune rings and dodo balls will appear like magic. If you can pass through one of these fortune rings, you'll increase your awesome rupee score multiplier. Ooh. The more rings you pass through, the slower the wheel will spin, making it easier to land on your target and win. By hitting one of those dodo balls, will reset your multiplier and turn your smile upside down. Oh, and you can't use your soak cloth while diving. Did you get all that, little guy? Sounds like fun, right? Want to give it a try? Sure. Want me to explain the rules one more time? I know it's awfully complicated for a fun little guy like you. Nah, I think I've got it. Righto, there's a brave little guy. Once you're ready, hop into the cannon in the center of the island and plug your ears. I'll prepare the cannon. So there's the cannon, and once we're ready, we'll just hop on inside, and the minigame should begin. We even get a little bit of a countdown. So we're launched high into the sky, and you'll see those rings that he was talking about. So simply just aim for the rings, and we should be good to go. So he has a super big, watch out for the balls, though you definitely don't want to hit those. If you hit those, there's no way you can get the big prize at the end. So make sure you get all these rings to get the multiplier, and this thing will spin slower and slower. Now be very close attention. You'll see that one space down there is like red and blue. Watch where it is when you hit this, because then you want to aim for the top here. Oh my gosh, I got it first try. No way. That's insane. You want to aim... If you're looking at it based on a clock, if it's at 9, you want to aim at 12. Is what I was going to say before I got completely distracted. I actually got that first try. I'm actually, like, in shock. I thought this was going to take me, like, 30 minutes. Like, this game has taken me 30 minutes to complete before, but we landed on the 50 rupee space. 2 20 rupees and 2 blue rupees add up to 50, so it's 50 rupee space. And our multiplier is 10, so that means we win 500 rupees. And we pass through all the fortune rings, which we get a special prize. And that special prize is the piece of heart that I thought was going to take me forever to get. While also collecting 500 rupees, which is enough to actually get our brand new shield. And so I never have to play this mini game again. But I was gonna say, for example, if it's here, or if you're looking at it based on a clock, whichever one it is at when you pass through that last ring, simply aim for 3 hours ahead. So if it's at like 9 o'clock, aim for 12. If it's at 12, aim for 3. 3, 6, 6, 9. You guys get the point. But do that, and you should give you the best chance of collecting that item. But I actually got that on the first try. I legit thought I was going to be here for a very long while. I was going to have to cut ahead to complete that mini game. But turns out I didn't have to. We completely finished it right there on the first go. That's pretty incredible, actually. I didn't think that we would actually be able to do it, but sure enough we did. I'm pretty surprised myself. You guys could probably tell it in my voice. I'm still kind of like a little bit in shock, though. I keep saying that, but like for real, that's a pretty hard mini game. At least I found it troubling in the past. But now that we are done with this, there is one thing that I would like to do. Let's head right over here. Oh is right. You came to see me. I'm so happy. Man, things are moving very fast. Don't stare at me like that. You're making me blush, darling. Oh no, I was not ready for this to happen right now. Lately, when I think about you, my head gets all fuzzy, my heart races, I get short of breath, and I feel all dizzy. You don't think, could this be? Sounds bad. Oh, you're such a tease. Oops, kind of forgot myself there. Back to work. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you if you want to take care of you forever. What? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I learned how to keep my delirious dreams in check. No, wait. I mean, is there items you want to put in the trick, darling? Alright, things are happening way too quickly. I was not ready for this side quest to open up. This side quest is completely random in a sense that it only happens after you visited Beatrice so many times. And it just so happened to open up right as I was getting ready to go and complete another side quest. Though I am going to buy this sacred shield now that we have enough rupees. And there we go. And it's automatically going into our pouch. That actually poses a little bit of a problem of how I want to go about this then. Because we don't really have enough time in this episode, I would say, to complete it. So we gotta figure out exactly what we're going to do. In fact, I may save it for its own episode, I guess. And we're missing a Dusk Relic to be able to upgrade this. We have everything else but the Dusk Relic to upgrade this shield. Now we will be getting some of those very soon. It's the only item I think we don't have. At least I'm pretty sure it is. No, we're actually missing a evil crystal as well. But a Dust Relic is one of the items that we'll be able to get very, very soon. But actually, I think that... Oh, hello. I've been hearing a weird rumor. Apparently after nightfall, people have been hearing a woman sobbing in the dormitory. I tell you, it gives a big guy like me the creeps. Huh. Lots of things have opened up for us, and I know I said I was going to do a lot of side quests here in this episode, but I do think I'm actually going to hold this off for the next episode. So in the next episode, we're going to be continuing our side quest here on Skyloft with two pretty major ones that are major in different ways than you would think. But anyway, I think that's gonna just about do it all for this episode here, guys. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.